Slavery. Slavery in 2021. क्या समझते हैं आप? Do you think slavery is abolished throughout the world long back? No, it has taken a new form. Welcome. If you are an online seller, definitely the big companies are treating you as slaves. Nothing more than slaves. They project you like you sellers are their equal partners. They care for you, but in reality, the facts which I'm going to tell you, if you look at it closely, you are nothing but just treated as slaves in the year 2021. They give you 7 weeks to work. If you have to get into their programs, they have many programs like smart fulfillment vagera, and they want you to work for 7 days a week. It is your business. You are not able to decide when you can take a holiday. They pressurize you to work for 7 days a week. Sunday you have to work. If you don't work, you cannot get into one of their programs, and if you cannot get into that program, then your sales are very less. So you have to opt for a program in any of the major platforms. Then you have to work on Sundays. So 24 bar 7 365 days you have to work for them. Work for them, work for them, and work for them. You cannot take holidays. And if you have to take a holiday, you have to inform and do it in advance. And what about the emergency cases? Suppose there is some issues like dismissal, death, your matrix is spoilt, and you have to produce all the documents, and then after a certain period it is activated. Do the companies, shouldn't they treat sellers as their equal partners and let them decide when they want holiday, when they want to work, what they have to do? Why are they being treated as slaves indirectly? How many of the employees of take any major platform work 7 days a week? They have a restriction. They don't have any restrictions. They can come at whatever time, they can go at whatever time. 5 days a week, Fridays they take weekend, Saturday Sunday they don't work, but sellers have to slog out 365 days. And tech issue, there are always tech issue with almost all the major platforms. That is fine. Tech issue the company is facing. Suppose a seller faces any issue, would that be considered? Companies can have tech issues, companies can have issues, sellers can never have any issues. Sellers have always to be perfect. Dispatch by 12 o'clock, even 1 minute they cannot do delay, or their metrics get affected. What about the companies? Their tech issues spread on for 5 days, 6 days. Recently, the India's largest company in the world and the India's most richest person's company in the world had a tech issue which lasted for 6 days. Imagine if a seller had not dispatched his product for 6 days, he would be put into such a lot of pressure, and maybe he would have even been removed. Why are the sellers being targeted? It is because the sellers are not united together. They don't have a bigger platform where they can speak about their rights. This slavery should end, and the companies, they are taking our data with their deep pockets. They are literally wiping out all small businesses. You will, at a very few platforms, you will find persons who were there 6 years before now still doing business in any of the platforms. They just wipe you out, which you never know. And this video, please share it to all online sellers so that get united, and they can, there are many other points which you have never even thought about, which you never even consider. So that the management, it reaches the management of big companies, and they really considered seller as their platform, not as their slaves.